The legendary obsidian armor is coming in less than a month, and I have a little bit of a daily routine in order to get all of the items that are time gated, so I can do it as fast as I can without any trouble, while making some gold as well. Subscribe to the channel for more content on this, and let's get into it. So, what are the items that are very, very needed in this obsidian armor? There's a lot of them. A lot of them can just be bought with the gold, but a lot of them can't. Provisional tokens, daily gate cat. As it says, you can farm them a lot, but if you do them weekly, it's very, very good. Spirit shards, if you don't have enough, it's going to be hard to farm them. And of course, as well, the currencies from each of the maps and the unusual coins as well. So, what do you do? What do you do to get all of these ones? Start with the currencies. The currencies, you get them from the metas. I'll look in the Wizard's Tower, Amnetas, and Inner Naos meta. Each of them in a different map, each of them in a different time. I'll look in the Wizard's Tower, depending on time zone, will happen every 2 hours, and on the top of the hour, and it will happen here in Salvage Archipelago. You should do it every day, otherwise you might lose, you might not have enough currencies. Amnetas, every 2 hours as well, here in this map. You should be going 10 minutes before it actually happens, because otherwise you might actually not get into the map, as it works kind of weirdly. So definitely be a bit early for Amnetas in particular. You can just, while you're waiting, do some rifts in order to not waste your time. Inner Naos, it happens kind of weirdly. As you can see here, it doesn't show, but usually when you have the Road to Hater, you will actually say, hey, there's going to be a bar here that needs to be filled up in order for the event to spawn. Otherwise, it won't be there. Sometimes you can just join the map and the meta will be happening, but it's a bit weird. Just, if you really need it, do some events around the place so the bar gets filled up and you can be golden. Another thing that you can do around while you're doing this metas or not doing refs is that if you see one of the any of the matic that goes around the place in the sky, if you collect it, you will actually get some currency. I'm gonna go check here, for example, that one right there. If you go through it, boom, I'm just gonna get some currency. That currency, it's good, as you can transform it, and you will be used in the obsidian armor. All these currencies, by the way, you can use them to make gold by crafting weapons from the expansion. If you go, for example, Storm Eye, there you go, look at that, 16 gold. This is for Archipelago, I'm pretty sure. And, there's one set for Amnetas, one set for Salvage, and one set for Inner Naos. I'll leave in the description a video where I talked about this and how to do it, but there you go. If you don't care about the obsidian armor, doing your daily metas is very, very good in Secrets of the Obscure. Next one is gonna be the Greater Arcane Chest. This one will give you unusual coins that you need a good amount. You can't really sell them for gold, but they are needed for your legendary armor. If you want to go for it, you probably should do this daily. As you can see here in this little map, in the wiki, you can see where the chests are, and doing one of them every day, actually, it's very, very good. Ideally, in Archipelago, you want to do it after the meta, so there's one locked behind the meta, and because it's very tall, you can actually go from here, to all of the other chests. Ideally, I have a link on the description on a video on exactly this one, but ideally you want to go from here to this one here, in the soaring area, then go to here, and then to the closest ones here, and then honestly, it really doesn't matter. Every one of the other ones, it's easily accessible from any waypoint. It should be fine. But yeah, for more details, go to the description. In Amnetas, this one, don't consider it because it's locked behind a big chain event. Just go this one here on a little cave, and this one here on the big circle. After just go to this waypoint and just go through. You just go here, and for this one, just go from this waypoint, drop down to here, easy. For the one in Inner Naos, go to the waypoint and just go to this place. There's gonna be one in one of these 3 places, and that's gonna be it. Very easy. Only takes you a few minutes a day. You're done, right? Next one is going to be provisional tokens. These are very, these are kind of annoying to get, to be honest, I'm not going to lie. You need a good amount of them to get a set. I think it's 300. Yeah, I think it's 300 per set. And what you do is you have to go talk to these specific vendors, these NPCs that you have the link here in this website here, which is very, very useful. And you go talk to them and you give them one item. They're gonna have a big list of items that you can offer them for the token, but this website tells you which one is the cheapest. As you can see here, for this one, it'll be this Assassin Crate Machete. For this one, it'll be the Carrion Crate Slayer. For this one, today, it'll be the Valkyrie Crate Shell. So you just go into your trading post, you just get this one in, you know, you copy paste it, you know, very easily, boom, and then you go to the trading post, you tap it down here, you paste it, boom, you don't fall down, you buy it, and then you go to every one of the NPCs and deliver their items to get your provisional tokens very easily. Ideally, you want to do HOT and Secrets of the Obscure. I would not recommend you doing cities, as cities, they're kind of expensive, so just do those two and you probably should be golden. You're not probably in a rush anyways. There's not really that much of a point. For the next one is going to be Convergences. Because Convergences, if you do them every day, you're going to get a good amount of essences from it. And essences, as you can see here, you need a good amount per piece, an insane amount. So doing Convergences not only gives you a lot of gold, as you have a good possibility of giving you runes of holding that you can sell for 16 gold each. It also gives you essences, and it also gives you an unstable motivation that you can sell for around 5 gold. Doing them, you know, doing the weeklies is very good, but doing it every day, it is also very nice for essences, and I would definitely recommend it. This event happens every 3 hours. Definitely check the event timers for this one. Yeah, just go there. You just go to the public one. Right now it's actually there's one happening right now actually, and you just have to go to the Wizard's Tower here, climb the little stairs right here, and then talk to the NPC there. There's also sometimes people doing private instances of it. If you go here to LFG and you go to Rift Hunting and Convergences, for example, right here, there's one for the public one. You can join them very easily. I'm pretty sure if you are locked behind it, you can, I think you can actually teleport to friend if you didn't arrive fast enough. But I'm not 100% sure on that. You're gonna have to try that one yourself. And for the last thing, it's gonna be Spirit Shards. Spirit Shards, a lot of people have a good amount of them. But if you do legendaries like I do, you get rid of them a lot and you end up needing a lot. That's why using boosters is very, very good. If you go to the wiki and you go for experience, it'll tell you a lot of the, you know, very easily attainable boosters that you can use. I would just recommend you getting your experience booster from your Carnicorn Gobbler if you have it, and if you don't, you should buy it next Halloween. Otherwise, just use the experience boosters that you get from annual rewards and stuff like this. Before you just do like a big meta train, or you know, you're gonna play the game a lot with one character. Right now, we also have the, you know, the Lunar New Year blessings as well. You know, the experience boosters as well, and the festival gobblers are very good as well. The banners that people usually drop in metas are very good. And the two ones that really you should never not use are the rest experience, as you can use it you can use it by just leaving any character on Arborstone or Wizard's Tower, and you will get this buff every few hours that will stack up to 25% by just not doing anything. You just can log out your character there and it will stack up, and you'll have 25% more experience on anything you do for a good amount of time. So it's very, very good. You can also do this, you can also rest in your chair, in any chair, and this will give you the same buff. It will just take a bit longer, and you cannot do it while logging out. You can also keep your buffs by resting in the chair as well, which is very, very useful. The other one that you can really do is the Enlightenment one from the Monastery Training Heart, right here in EOD. You just want to go to Sidon Province, to the Monastery Waypoint. You want to move, you know, go here, and then just go down here to this little... Oh, there we go. My cam was blocking it. There you go. Just go through here, do this heart here. It's very, very easily. You do it every day, you get a 5-hour boost of experience. Very good. And then if you talk to the heart, you'll get a special 10% experience buff for 1 hour. So do it before you're doing Etherblade meta. And you're just, you know, while you're waiting for it to happen, it takes like 3 minutes. Boom, just got a big experience buff. And as I said before, Spirit shards are very, very valuable. Even if you don't need a legendary, even if you don't need a legendary, even if you're not doing it for the obsidian legendary armor, that's what I wanted to say. It'll be very useful for a lot of things. No point not getting any experience boosters. Yeah, and I also have a bit of a few things that you can do if you really are struggling getting experience and getting spirit shards. I would heavily recommend one to do rifts with all of as much boosters as you can have. Definitely don't buy the Black Lion booster. Not worth it. But everything else for sure. And you'll be able to, rifts give you a lot of experience from the events, and they give you a lot of experience by killing the ads around you. So you're gonna get an insane amount if you have a good amount of boosters. And the second thing I would recommend is actually doing a run that kind of, I guess I invented, or someone else told me about. It might have been Penguin actually, but he was right. It was a very good very good spirit shard run. And it's just doing Griffin adventures, the ones in Crystal, in the Path of Fire expansion. There's 2 on each zone, and then there's 2 in each Living World Season 4 map, except of Oil Flows and Sunswap. Sunswap has 1, and Oil Flows has none of them. This also applies to, honestly, all the adventures. They usually give you a lot of experience. It's just that they take a bit long sometimes. But in this case, and doing these ones, the Path of Fire ones and the Living Room Season 4 ones will give you a good amount. As long as you have some boosters, you don't actually need all the boosters. Just take boosters with, the ticket on all. This means that the events that you get from your Griffin race will get affected, and you will get a boost. And you get in 50 minutes, you get 12 shards. It's very, very, very good. You can do it only once a day, but it's definitely worth doing. It gives you some unidentified gear, and it's kind of fun and pretty profitable. So yeah, definitely recommend it. I'll leave the link on the description on how you can do it, but there you go. Am I missing anything? I think that's it. I think that's all I do every day. There's obviously some metas that you can do for a little bit of gold, and I'll maybe make a video on all the daily metas that you should do very fast. But all on that, I guess that's all you should definitely do to get your legendary obsidian armor as fast as possible with no delays. If I missed anything, guys, definitely comment down below. We have a meta train that we do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays in the morning and on reset that covers all the metas that we talked about today and more for you to get a good gold, all the things you need for your obsidian armor like refs and unusual coins, and you have fun with us, which is very cool. So definitely follow me on twitch.tv/darrenswithus, subscribe to this channel, and go to my Discord too if you have any questions about anything in the game. I will respond to you. And if you want to hang out with the community and end up watching some random ass reality shows, because I don't know why we end up watching that every time, but it's pretty fun. Okay, it is, there's some reality shows that are pretty funny. Okay. But yeah, it's late. I'm talking about random stuff. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you very much for watching. See you around. Love you all. Good luck with the farming. Bye bye.